Shalom, guys. Uh, so I was reading some scripture, and I wanted to bring something out, something that I think will help a lot, something I think you guys will be happy about, and YAHAWAHBASHI, he helped me understand all of this, and I want to tell you guys, it's been like a long time, and I haven't really got to speak about it, but I learned this, and I wanted to show you guys. In the video, this is about the firmament, and it's about creation, and I wanted to show you something that you really like. So yeah, I'm gonna start with I wrote it down, Genesis. We'll start with Genesis 1, verse 5. All right, Genesis chapter 1, verse 5. And God called the light day, and darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning the first day. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament and the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. Right there. That's it right there. I'm gonna explain more, but that's it right there. The waters. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. So yes, when you look into the sky and you see the blue sky up there, the sky is blue because it's water. And the water beneath that is talking about is the sea. And the sea is blue. You see? So that's right there, the main thing. That says it all right there. I could say that's it, but I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna bring out more precepts rather than saying explain. I'm gonna bring out more precepts to show you that there is all these things that have been said. The only thing up there in the sky is the firmament and the water, the sun, the moon, and the stars. And that's it. And above the firmament is the waters that was divided with the firmament, right? From the waters beneath. And above that water that's above the firmament, that's where the Lord is. That's where YAHAWAHBASHI is. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's great. But that's all there is. But I'm gonna keep going, all right? And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning was the second day. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together in one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth. And the gathering together of the waters called he seas. You see? And God saw it was good. You see? He made the earth, and then the waters that was underneath the firmament was gathered together. The dry land appeared, and then where the waters were gathered together was called the sea. You see? But that was the same water that the firmament divided. The water from above the firmament and the water beneath it. It's water above the firmament. The sky is blue because it has water above the firmament. Okay, and now I'm going to go to verse 14. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night. And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made the two lights. God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser night to rule the night, the sun and the moon. and he made the stars also. So yes, this is about. I'm just trying to make it clear, man. There is no space. It's not real. As well as that's part of what mainly I'm trying to show you, like, everything is all in Genesis, how the earth was made and how everything was done. There is no outer space. The darkness that you see in the sky, that's night. When you look up in the sky, that is night. Okay. And okay, so and God set them okay, watch in verse 17. And God set them in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. You see? So I'm gonna read it again. Verse 15. And let them be for lights in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser night to rule the night, the sun and the moon. And he made the stars also. You see? There is no space. It's made up. There's no space. The firmament is you can see the water right when you walk outside. It's right there. But it's right there. But the stars and the moon are the lights of the night. You see, the moon is the one that rules the night, and then you have the stars, and then the sun is the one that rules the day. You see? But right when you walk outside, it's right there. You see? And right above that blue water, again, that's where the Lord and YAHAWAHBASHI and all the angels are. And that's the main point of this video. That's right there. Right there. That there is no outer space. The darkness, the Genesis 1 and 16. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. The darkness that you see out sky is night. That's all it is. It's just night. And the lesser light that you see outside is the moon. In the same verse 16, he made the stars also. So all of this is underneath the firmament. All this is in the firmament. You see? The sun is in the firmament. The moon is in the firmament. And the stars are in the firmament. Okay? Okay. All right. And I'm going to go to now Genesis. I'm going to go to Genesis 8. Now this is about the water above the firmament. And I'm going to give you, I'm going to go there. Okay. Genesis 8 verse 1. And God remembered Noah, and remember I'm precepting, and God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made the wind pass over the earth and the waters assuaged. And the fountains, that means the water was going down. And the fountains also of the deep, that's the sea. The deep is the sea. When you hear the deep in the Bible, it's talking about the sea. The waters, let me keep reading. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped. You see? That's the main part right there. You see? Verse 2. Genesis 8 verse 2. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped. And the rain from heaven was restrained. You see? From heaven. But let's talk about the rain from the clouds. But in the time of Noah, there was three places where water was coming from. The waters of the deep, which is the sea. The waters of heaven, which is the waters above the firmament. You see? That's my point to go into verse 8 of Genesis, is to show you that water was coming down from the firmament. The windows of heaven were stopped. You see? Noah noticed that the windows of heaven were stopped. You see? I mean, he was like, yeah, the Father kept his word, and he was preserving Noah. You see? And Noah was paying attention. Okay. All right. Now, I showed that there was water above the earth, above the firmament, right? And now I'm going to go to Ezekiel 1 and 22. 1 and 22. And the likeness of the firmament above upon the heads of the living creatures was the color of terrible crystal, stretched forth over their heads above. You see, I'm going to read that again. Ezekiel 1 and 22. The likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creatures, this was the cherubim, upon the heads of the living creatures, was the color of crystal, stretched forth over their heads. You see? That's why when you look in the sky, you see blue. You can see the waters that was divided by the firmament, because the firmament is made of crystal. You see? But I found that out in Ezekiel 1 and 22. Precepting. And, Genesis, the firmament. The waters was divided by the firmament, and the firmament is made of crystal. That's why you can see through it, and you can see the water. You can't really see the firmament because it's made of crystal. You can't see it, but it's there, and it's made of crystal. And when you look in the sky, you see the blue water, and that's the water that was divided in the beginning. You see? The waters from above and below, the sea and the waters of heaven above the firmament. You see, it's water up there. That's it. All right. Now, okay. This is the Book of Enoch, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put the videos up for you guys and the timestamps. This is Matthias Ben 77, the Book of Enoch, chapter 13, 19. So you can go precept it, because I don't know if everybody has the Book of Enoch. I don't have the Book of Enoch, but I went to this video and I stopped it and I wrote down word for word. I wrote down everything that was said, and I don't have the Book of Enoch. So, I did my best, and I wrote it down, But this is Matthias Ben, that's the YouTube channel. The Book of Enoch, chapter 13 and 19, the punishment declaration. Now, the YouTube channel you're going to look for is Matthias Ben 77. Shalom, Matthias. And that's the name of the YouTube video. The Book of Enoch, chapter 13 to 19, right? And the timestamp that I started at was 21 and 36. Okay, and right, this is chapter out of 13 to 19. I started at 18. I started at chapter 18. Okay, and yeah, and okay. So what I'm trying to say is I went down, it spoke just a little couple of verses, but this is within chapter 18. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? And you could literally, you could watch the video and read word for word, and I wrote everything down decently and in order, okay? All right, Enoch chapter 18, all right? And this is within 18. I saw the winds of heaven, which turn and bring the circumference of the sun. You see? The wind moves the sun. Again, trying to show you that there's no space. Brings the circumference of the sun. And all the stars to their setting. You see? So the wind moves the sun and the stars. And I saw the winds of the earth carrying the clouds. I saw the paths of the angels. That's the paths of the angels. Is talking about all the way up in the sky, where the paths that the angels go on, because they don't take regular paths. They have very special paths that's assigned to them, and they have pathways above the earth. That's what it's talking about when it says paths. I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heaven above. You see? So just like it says in Genesis, the last thing that was made was the earth. The waters were, the firmament, and then the earth, and then the water was placed. It made the sea, and the earth was brought forth. You see? But I saw at the end of the earth the firmament and the heaven above, of the heaven above. You see? So he went to the end of the earth. Enoch went to the end of the earth. And guess what? The firmament was there. The one that's made of crystal. You see? And, okay. And this is moving down a couple of verses. All right. And beyond these mountains, this is within 18 though. Okay. Within 18. And beyond these mountains is a region, the end of the great earth. And there the heavens were completed. And I saw the deep abyss. This is at the end of the earth. This is on the west. At the end of the earth. It's at the west. And beyond these mountains is a region, the end of the great earth. And there the heavens were completed. And I saw a deep abyss with great columns of heavenly fire. And among them I saw columns of fire which were beyond the measure of the light, towards the height and towards the depth. Columns of fire which were beyond the measure, alike towards the height and towards the depth. Alike towards the height and the depth. So it was the same height and depth. He couldn't tell. But great columns of heavenly fire burning. You see? And beyond that abyss had no firmament of the heaven above, no firmly founded earth beneath. It was no water upon it and no birds, but it was a place, a horrible place. And I saw there 7 stars like great burning mountains. And to where I inquired regarding them, the angel said, this place is the end of heaven and earth, and this has become a prison for the stars and the host of heaven. You see, Enoch went to the end of the earth and he went into an abyss. This was on the west. This is right here on the earth. You see? And he went to the end and he saw an abyss, right? But the point I'm trying to show you on this is specifically about the stars. I saw 7 stars like great burning mountains. And to me, when I inquired regarding them, the angel said, this place is the end of heaven and earth. And this has become a prison for the stars and the hosts of heaven. You see, the angels are going to be put into the prison of fire, right? And those stars, they're kept in a prison within that same place. You see? So there's a place for stars, and it's a prison. That's what it is. It's a prison for the stars and the hosts of heaven. You see? But again, that's just to show you that there is no outer space. And these stars, they get put into prison. You see? They have laws, they have everything that was given to them, to obey. And and I'm gonna keep going. Sorry guys. But that's just to show you that that was a little off, but the stars get put into prison. You see? That was a little off, but the stars get put into prison. Alright? And alright, beyond measure, right. Okay. Alright, now this is Enoch 33. Alright? And from thence I went to the end of the earth, and I saw great beasts, and each differed from the other. And I saw birds also differing in appearance, and beauty, and voice, and one differing from the other. And the east of these beasts I saw the ends of the earth. Right? To the east of these beasts I saw the ends of the earth, where on the heavens rests. You see? Now this is when Enoch went to the east, right? He went to the end of heaven on the east this time, right? And he saw where the ends of heaven rest, right? He saw the firmament and where it was resting on the earth, right? Back again, the firmament. And now this is very important, guys. This is so important. Hear this part. And the portals of the heaven opened, and I saw the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals in which they proceed, and I wrote all their outlets, each of each individual star by itself according to the number of the names and their courses and their positions and their times and their months. So, okay. Now I'm going to say this again. I'm going to read it again just to be clear. And the portals, this is Enoch chapter 33. This is within 33. And the portals of the heaven opened, and I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals in which they proceeded. See, there is no space. The stars proceed out of portals. These are, remember, the north has 3 portals, the south has 3 portals, the west has 3 portals, and the east has 6 portals. There's 3 small portals and 3 regular portals for the winds and the clouds. And above those portals is the 3 small portals where the stars proceed out of. You see? There is no outer space. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. And it's incredible because you know that the Lord is right above the earth. You know? And you know that YAHAWAHBASHI is right above the earth. So we have nothing to worry about. You know? And you realize how close they are. And it gives you comfort. It gives me so much comfort every day. I walk and I look up and I know that that's the water. You know, I know that the angels are right there. I know that YAHAWAHBASHI is right above the water, and I know that the Father is right above the firmament as well. So, yeah, that's the point of this video that I'm trying to show you, that all there is the firmament and the water, and then that's where the other heaven is. Not the heaven of the firmament, but the heaven above the firmament, where the Lord and YAHAWAHBASHI and all the angels are. And that's what I'm trying to show you. Okay? And this shows you where stars comes from. That's the point. Enoch 33. Within that chapter, you'll see it. And this is Matthias Ben 77. Book of Enoch 33 to 46, the parables. You see? Okay. And now I'm going to go to 36. Enoch chapter 36. Okay? And from thence I went to the east, to the ends of heaven, and I saw here the eastern portals